another jiu-jitsu match. We're not to combat yet. So we will have some combat jiu-jitsu matches later today. That is our regular Nogi jiu-jitsu.
Both that freaking Nicole.
And you know what's weird is you don't see a lot of competitions where the music is playing as they're grappling. And I asked them if that did change things for them. And a lot of the athletes gave us feedback and said it actually made them feel more relaxed and more intense to what they were doing. It's like you're rolling at your gym.
I was going to say, we're so used to it in training,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's interesting. Ooh, wow, that was a beautiful blast double. And Nina Vo was looking really strong on her takedown defense, her hand fighting, and then man, Kyli Stanley was able to find that angle, find that level change, and just drive right through. She almost landed a mount here, but Nina Vo was able to recover. But now, wow, Kyli's really getting all over her with the front headlock style passing, and now she's coming to the back. She's under the chin.
Ooh, I think she's got this here.
You know what? Nina Vo actually popped her chin back under the forearm, so it's not as deep as I thought it was going to be, and she is still able to hold on at the moment. But Kyli Stanley is doing a great thing by squeezing tight here and extending and kind of arching in to Nina. And when you do that, man, it makes the submission. Wow. And back up to her feet,
I was about to say, that was incredible movement right there by Nina Vo.
I think it's very clear that Nina's a top player, right? We're seeing that even if you don't know her style too well. She looks pretty strong on her feet, and she is looking to be in the top position. She stood right back up after getting stuck there after that blast double. But really great defense here.
And, you know, some people just work well under pressure. It looked like Nina Vo coming alive just after a few seconds of being under duress. And for me, what I love about this is I almost feel like she's going to be solid at counter-punching. Like, her counter-grappling is something that I've noticed in the past with her matches.
Kyli, though, a couple of times here, we've seen her almost pick up some snatch singles, and here
Nicely.
Really beautiful defense, and she comes right into a strong side control. Nina has the option now typically of either accepting side control or starting to expose her back, right? So she turns away, she exposes the back, but she gets herself off the back of the mat. But, you know, there's pros and cons to both. Because her defense is so squirrely and so strong, I would say, I wouldn't be surprised if Nina does give her back because she obviously feels comfortable defending there.
And you notice that she's not making any erratic movements. She's taking her time because she already recognizes if she's going to be scrambly, it's a very dangerous thing to be. And now that she is back into half guard, if you're Taylor, the real answer here is just pressure and patience.
You know, it's interesting to watch Nina. She actually went to an answer the phone defense to an arm triangle before the arm triangle was even locked, maybe in anticipation. But I think that that made it really difficult for her to frame and from Kyli. Whoa. A lot of resilience, of course, from Nina Vo, and she's still in the game. Back on top here.
Well, they definitely got the Fight Club memo. So they're definitely bringing the Subversiv Fight Club brand, and we appreciate them for that.
It's not very common that you see, you know, high-level athletes move from feet to floor so many times in one match. Right? It's really impressive. Like, both of them have been scrambling back to top position and stand up, and now that was a beautiful snatch single there. She actually set it up with her foot. She stepped her foot behind Nina Vo so that she couldn't backstep off of that, and then caught that leg in a snatch single. Really, really beautiful setup.
And I think what we're finding with Kyli, she has such good reads. An incredible amount of seeing that snatch single, an incredible amount for going for that blast double. Like, she understands her timing incredibly well. She's thinking about that arm. It might take a second because there is an underhook here, so that may prevent it slightly. But again, I think every time you see her just apply a little bit of pressure and just kind of wait her out, it does help her just to...
Another double attempt, and there is a bit of a guillotine attack coming on from Nina, but Kyli rolling back over to the top. Little Nogi Ezekiel from top half guard, I think.
Yes. The friendliest way to make a new friend, one might say.
We're having some extension on that lockdown from Nina. The nice thing about that is it keeps Kyli at bay just enough to not drop all of her shoulder pressure down on the face. But it can be very difficult to actually attack and sweep from here. Now that Kyli has an underhook with her right arm, she's in a much better spot, although, you know, she's switching to sort of a she's not really choosing between pinning the shoulders and turning on her side. She kind of keeps going, switching back and forth between both.
I mean, I think she's just surveying the options so quickly. She was thinking about that arm. She moves into the transition, now looking for the arm bar. And this isn't necessarily a bad idea, but Vo already scrambling to get back up and now may have the opportunity to play up top.
And get back to her guard. Although now, big mat return there. Exposed herself in the process, although now she's landed on top.
In north-south, but for a split second, she was about to timber there. She kept her balance, and now we get to see what she does offensively.
Yeah, it's the first time we've really seen Nina Vo in a very strong, dominant position. And she's looking, you know, very tight in her control of top position, keeping double underhooks. Oh no, now she switches off to the head, potentially looking at an arm and guillotine here. Or I can't quite see if she's grabbing her forearm. If she's gonna crank it, now's the time. The time is almost up, so gotta get that submission attempt in.
It's tough, but you know what? It's an interesting thing to leave with the judges, but you get the impression the number of takedowns, the number of just like control time was a little more in Kyli's favor, but man, a really good impression by Nina Vo to close out that match. All smiles. Probably thinks she can probably just keep going. At this point, she's like, nah, I got 2 or 3 more rounds if we want to keep doing this.
Rav, do you know what belts these ladies are?
You know, it does escape me at the moment. I don't know them offhand.
Let me see if the internet machine can tell me.
The internet machine has not been everybody's friend here in this particular location. So if you get it, I want to steal your cable provider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let these two competitors hear it one more time. Your referee has made his decision. Your winner, Kyli Stanley.
No surprises here.
One more time for Nina Vo.
Kyli Stanley coming away with the win.